Hi guys, is Blue Seer here? Today we're playing a game called Under What? No, it's a sea theme game, and that's about it. Let's get into it. Come on. Fly. Only a vision. Got a good couple catches. Oh, his bot. Oh no! He's falling into the sea. Oh no! Oh fuck. Get up, open your eyes, and know you're not dead. Hi! Well, what you doing? Hello there. So you're at the bottom. One more time. However, you are no stranger to this. It's you again. How is the family? The family's just great. Did they taste well? Try with the tartar sauce next time. Oh man, this fish is pissed. Should we just standing here wasting time for chit chat? I say you can't wait to start. You don't say. At first you'll ask me 3 questions. After that I will give you 3 answers. And then... Hi! Aries! He has made an appearance. Hi. Hi, sweet boy. Put you in your beddy. Then I'll ask you a question. Only one. Aries, come on, dude. Do you have to do this every time? Hi. By the way, oh, I can't. My cat walking all over my keyboard. By the way, you've already wasted your first question. Where's the best bite? A place with lots of fish, obviously. Thanks, it helps so much. Always at your service. Aren't you sorry wasting your attempts? I don't give a shit. Well, last question. Why are we here? According to legend. According to legend, the first old man who speaks to the fish will ascend to the throne of the sea kingdom as a great crab predicted. Did you just make this up? Yes. But I'll count the question. What's the point in me asking if you're not going to give me a straight answer? Stupid. Alright. This city is so old and elegant, just like you. I mean old. Yep. They say you witnessed Megalodon. Freaking flies are insane over here, driving me nuts. Ahem. Maybe finally ask your stupid question and leave me alone? Oh yeah, right? Who are you? A fisherman. You know this very well. I'm a simple fisherman. You are starving for a long time, but you've never touched the fish you caught, even when you had absolutely nothing to eat. What would you prefer? Being able to fly, but to live under the ground? Or being immortal but sleep forever? Both options are meaningless. However, you are given a choice. Be able to fly but never do it. The main thing is you don't get to the surface and never see the birds. So what now? Nothing. I like to end this conversation on a philosophical note. But you screwed up even here. Follow me. I need to show you something. Where are we going? This place is full of seaweed. You'll see soon. Fishing hub. Why are they saluting it? I don't understand. Or they're hiding for the brightness of it. The hook. Fish was swimming in the river. Was caught by the hook of silver. The name of the greatest sea. Make a choice and you'll be free. Let's pull the hook. Oh! Huh. Are we in a looping sequence? Get up, open your eyes. I know you're not dead. Hello there. So you're at the bottom one more time. However, you're no stranger to this. Something is wrong. It stinks fishy in here. People don't smell better, you know. Ever had to smell smoked people? I totally don't recommend it. You won't be pleased. I think that you've already talked about something like that. Something strange is happening. He's turning into a fish! I turned into a fish. Oh no, I've got fried! Okay, now we have to do this. We have to do another round of this. We have to see what the fuck is going on with the hook. So in one ending, we become the fish. And then we get fried. Probably by the fish guy here. Hello there. So you're at the bottom one more time. However, you're no stranger to this. It's you again. You look excellent. I'm very just stand here wasting time for chit-chat? I see. You can't wait to start. You don't say. First, you'll ask me 3 questions. After that, I'll give you 3 answers. And then I'll ask you a question. Only one. By the way, you've already wasted your first question. Aren't you afraid to die of ligma? Very funny, nerd. I'm vaccinated. Aren't you sorry wasting your attempts? I don't give a shit. Last question. Yo, tell me what you want. What you really want? I want. Enough. Well, that was actually really funny. This city is so old and elegant, just like you. I mean old. Yep. They say you witnessed Megalodon. I have. Maybe finally ask your stupid question and leave me alone. Oh yeah, right. Who are you? A farmer. I grow vegetables, I herd goats. You want to think so. You're no more a farmer than I am a sea cucumber. Even your own goats don't love you. Damn. Hi. Aries intermission. Hi, baby. Go ahead. At the lamp, it looks like you sprinkled it with salt. What would you prefer? Being able to fly, but to live under the ground? Go ahead. Or being immortal but sleep forever. Both options are meaningless. However, you are given a choice. Immortal but sleep forever. Treatment is primary, even if it's a loser story. So what now? Nothing. I like to end this conversation on a philosophical note, but you screwed up even here. Follow me. I need to show you something. Where are we going? This place is full of seaweed. You'll see soon. This time, the hook. Fish was swimming in the river. It was caught by a hook of silver. In the name of the greatest sea. Make a choice and you'll be free. Go to the surface. And then we climb all the way up. Huh. It just led right back. There is no other ending than pulling the hook. Aries is yelling his little head off. Eating the fish again. And then we're probably going to change into the fish yet again. You know, the usual thing of being at the bottom, however, you're no stranger to this, something is wrong. So I'm very grateful. Sorry, but something nasty stuck to your head. Alright, it's your face. I think that we have already talked about something like that. Something strange is happening. What's... So he gets turned into a fish. because he can't escape. And he gets fried anyway. Well, we tried both endings. And that was under what? Very short and weird game. Let's see what we got. Let's do the way of life, since that one was really short. Let me change the thing. What is it? Way of life. Switch that over. Okay. And we got that all updated now. And now this time we are playing the way of life. Since Under What was really short and really weird. Continue. Very good. I was waiting for you. Oh. What is this? I am the Pathkeeper, and this is the Bright Void. Do you want to know what it is? First, learn to control yourself. Join me using WASD. This is a place where all experiences are collected. Every door takes you to a different experience, which you can live as the adult, the kid, or the old man. Now go to the tutorial experience, search for it, and you will recognize it by the icon above the door. Use the mouse to look around. Oh, it's the one he's waiting by, over here. Excellent, that's the one. To interact with an object, all you do is press E when you see the relative icon appear on the screen. Once you've gone through the door, you must choose who you want to live the experience as. This time, you will control me, the wise Pathkeeper. Interact with my character needs to be thrown into the experience. Okay. What happened? There must have been an anomaly. Now I feel very confused. I must investigate. I can run while holding down shift. I'm sorry, remember, I am the Pathkeeper and these are the three. I can get more information about some objects by focusing my thoughts on them. So this can help me to better understand the situation I find myself in. I must try and interact with their statues. Energetic, how we behave, the kid. Busy, how we behave, the adult. Stubborn, how we behave, the old man. How does it have to be interrupted? I don't have time to ask myself these questions. I can jump by holding down space. The further I can go, the good run up I can do it. Okay. Oh, fuck! I ate the ledge. Oh god. Okay, that time I made it. I have to try and remember the combination keys which open the door to the archive. I can gather my thoughts by pressing Q. This will help me understand what I need to do. Gathering my thoughts before acting is essential. I mustn't be afraid to use this ability. Triangle on the left. Middle. And then what's the last one? Star key. There we go. Got them all. Alright. You fancy. In every experience, there will be choices to make. Some obvious, others not so obvious. But I must never forget that the only first will be the one saved in the records, irrespective of how many other times I relive that experience. This is the first choice. Who am I? Weird. Kind of like this dude right here. Yeah. From here I can guide the chosen one to relive the experience of the three. Now he's in the bright white and must contact him. Very good, chosen one. This is a hall of memories. For a trophy will appear every time you live an experience. When you finish each level at least once, my statue will be complete and the way of life will be revealed to you. That door will take you to the center of the bright void. From there you can choose the experience. Act as you see fit and don't be afraid. Oh my god! Oh, god, sneezing. That was very violent. I was not expecting my sneezing to be that violent. Hi, mister. Okay. So we went through that. Oh, this is different creators. Artwork, game design, animation from Mariza. Gildodry. Game director, game design, and programming. David Chow. Model design, level design, and art director. Niccolo Ezzoloni. Testing, logo animation, and animations. I like the little mini-me she has dancing in her hands. Lucia Gentile. Whoa. Wait. Oh, this is pretty much the ending credits. Whoops. There we go. even played. Okay. So obviously, not that one. So, this one? Oh, these are all the crowdfunders. Okay. I know there's a trophy room. Oh, this is settings. So, I guess if it's not those, it's these three? Kid, adult, old man. Let's do the kid first. What the fuck? Dragon! Dragons! Oh boy. We're gonna save all those people. Oh god, I need some distance. Oh god. He's killing me! No! Oh god. Oh god. This flying is something to get used to. I can't. Everything seems to be working better. Oh, fuck. Stop disappearing. It's making this harder. Teleported. Listen, give up. Because I won't. Give up. Just die. A little bit ahead, I think, of him. Okay, finally. I'm so sorry, parents. I don't want to have these powers anymore. Okay. Sorry. I want to do this for all of them. Okay. What a lovely feeling. Every weight seems to have been lifted. Where am I? I don't know, my dude. We're stepping around something. Oh. Oh. This shit's weird. Like, I guess I'm supposed to go here. Weird. Is this what normal adults dream about? The world is full of opportunities. Look at how many doors, how many different choices. But there's one thing in particular which want more than anything else. Is this what adults dream of? Cause if so, then I don't know, man. My dreams are a lot more than just this. Like, it's like a full fucking movie in my head when I dream. For real though, I wish. I wish. I wish I had money raining down from the sky. Hello? Personal space? God! What? This is my office. Why is everyone running? It's still all very strange. Money is raining from the sky. I wish real life was like this, where I could just grab bags of money god. It'd be nice, cause then you just like have to worry about like budget out what's in there and be like, okay, this is what I have, this is what I can do. I've collected enough money to live in luxury for the rest of my life. The lift is open. I can continue. This would be the dream. This is what every fucking adult wants in their life. They want bags of money. Because we don't ever have any. No one who lives as an adult knows they're way fucking underpaid for the work that they do. What are you? Not by my porcelain dolls, please. Have mercy, Aries. Aries! They're fragile! Please, get down? Get down? Please, please, Aries, please. Come on. Why are you trying to climb on the rod? He's... No, no. Listen. Stop. That can't support your weight, Aries. Stop. Get down. Get down. Aries Mischief. Thank you. Stay away from my porcelain dolls. Those are from remember, those are from my grandma who passed away. We need to make sure to keep them safe. What do you mean no? They're porcelain, they're glass. If you climb up there and knock them over, they're gonna break, and then I can't fix them. Oh my god. Hi guys. My cat is being all sorts of cat. Okay, yes, I give you pets, I give you love. I would pet you much easier if you would climb up here. Guess not. Okay. Alright. Just checking the time because I have till 1. They say that money doesn't grow on trees. What's this all about? Well, that's gambling. That's vacation. Those are houses. And those are vehicles. And other stuff. I guess where we put our money, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it into investment in education. I'm gonna put this into this house because I like it. I don't like the other one because that's all straight windows and big block. Okay. Rather than gambling, we're gonna do a little vacay. I don't know what that is, but I know this, and yeah, charity always deserves it. And then car. I kind of like the camper, because then if you want to just have a little trip away that's not too long, you can just pull up in your camper. Okay. Like, I like this because I could raise a family and it's not too big. This one is just being kind of excessive. Where you buy an entire apartment. Oh, is it you buy an apartment and rent it out? Nah, I don't want to be a landlord anyway. Landlords kind of fucking suck. Ah, everything I have done and will do will always be for my family, and whilst also trying to help other people. Happiness is only real if it's shared. I like that. I like that. That's nice. I'm gonna do the old man's dream now. Oh! Do you have the zoomies? Is that what it is? Where am I? I feel great. I can see like I used to. I can run as well. God, I wish. Me too. For those that don't know, I am like disabled physically, and I'm nearly as blind as a bat. And it's all because I have genetics that are not that great. And I think I remember this countryside. That mill was our favorite place, and I feel that she's inside waiting for me. Oh no, this is now I'm looking at this and I'm just like, this is kind of sad for a dream. Not like in a mean way, but like, look how many wishes they collected. Closed now. Times change. Mood. But just elderly people dream of places they used to be when they were younger with the people that used to be with them. Oh, this is sad. This is bittersweet. But yeah, I have physical and mental disabilities and vision impaired and all that fun stuff. It's just genetics. You know how they are. You either hit the lottery or you end up with a dumpster. Oh my god. No! My love, what happened? My memories are fading. I need to reorganize them. Oh. The order of them living their life? So this is... So then it's proposing? Have I arrived at the point when I don't remember the most beautiful thing that ever happened to me? How could this happen? My illness is getting worse. Very soon I'll be with you again. I don't like that. We're gonna get it right this time. We're gonna really figure this out. We're not gonna leave him like this. Okay. See. That's her leaving. That's with the kid. That's him old. That's married. That's pregnant. So maybe this? When they first met? Ah. I still remember that day. I was watching her, hoping to be able to get to know her without even realizing she was in my arms. They met because she fell in. Oh, that's cute. And this one's gonna be next. We really enjoyed ourselves when we were young. Every day was an adventure. What lovely memories. Aww. Let's see. And then it's gonna be proposing. No? No. Well, that's her obviously tossing her stuff out. Maybe this? Yeah, we haven't been living together for long, and she made me sit down to give me the best news in the world. Sure, at the beginning I was scared, but then happiness took over. No! Okay. So we know this. Then that. Then that. Maybe marriage? Like proposing to her? And that's how I asked her to marry me. There were other times, and we would have been frowned upon otherwise, but I did it because I knew she was the woman who I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Aww. So they ended up having a kid together and everything. And then, no! Okay. So we know so far. So it wasn't marriage. So then the birth? Yeah. no words to describe the emotion I felt in that moment. Just after exchanging that first glance, I understood that it was the most beautiful thing I had ever done, that I could ever do. And Zen's you marry? Oh yeah, cause I didn't notice the kid being the ring bearer. Oh my god. That's so cute. The best day of my life, all our friends and family together in the same place to celebrate. I will never forget it. That's so cute. And then the summer camp. That's how he started his life path. We are really happy. We even found time to dedicate to each other. Aww. Oh no, and then it's gonna get sad. I don't remember what happened, and maybe I don't want to remember. But in a moment, the situation degenerated, and I left home. Oh no. I was in the park where I always went. It was the perfect place to get lost in your thoughts. And in that moment, I had many. The phone rang. Very bad news. She was gone, and I hadn't even been able to say sorry. I'm so sorry, my dude. I'm sorry, my love. You improved my life and you gave me a purpose. Soon I will be with you. Okay, that was a much nicer one, but God! Ow! Like, I knew it was coming, but still. Jesus. Oh boy. I'm a big kid now. I'm not tired. Why do my parents keep putting me to bed so early? Fear, darkness, monster. Oh boy. That must again. Why does it keep chasing me? It's going to get me. I must escape. Oh god. Did I mention... Ooh, ooh. No! Oh no. Stupid monster, how long are you gonna scare me for? Is there another option I could have done? Like get a nice dream? Because I saw the skull and I was just immediately E. Okay, I guess we'll try beating it this time. Damn. So at least we know if we fall, it won't be the end of the world. I I keep just casually falling off because I'm misjudging my jump. Oh god. I didn't know there was going to be a second jump. God. Okay. Ooh. Okay. 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 Now I need to start. Or not. I was gonna say, I need to start being careful. God, fly in my face. Get it out of... I hate flying. Are you kidding me? Any other time I ran over, I didn't fall. But that one time... Didn't jump far enough. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Well. Can't beat the monster. What? Is it gonna have me eternally chased by the monster until I beat it? Oh god. Eternal monster, turns out. God. It's always that one. The points where I just don't make the jump because I'm just a little too short. Okay, come on. Gotta stop fucking around. Alright. God. I guess I gotta just keep running and jump. That is the only way. Okay. Oh god. No! You know what? Come get me. Eternally trapped until I solve this. Oh my god. It's just like solve this or keep going. I pressed jump. Why didn't I jump? I tasted that edge. I swear to God, I'm pressing jump and it's not registering me pressing jump. God. Got a little crazy there. Okay. No, why? I was on there. Why did it shove me off? What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm getting so mad. I'm getting so mad. I'm getting mad at a kid's nightmare. Why do you have to make your dream so difficult? Okay. Focus, 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 focus. Good, okay. I slipped. They have me slip again. I can't. I will tear out my hair. Finally, I can rest. Every day is tough, but even today, I managed to live it in the best possible way. What? So this is all just nightmare sequences. Okay. Oh god, why? At least there's nothing chasing me, so I can take my time. Oh. Okay. I know I'm gonna fail the nightmare sequence. It's bad. I'm real bad at platformers. Like, really, really bad. Every day I feel more tired. Is it my illness? Me too, buddy. Me too. Here is the ride for me too. What should I do? I'm not prepared for this. Oh. And I'm old, so I can't move very fast. Oh. Guess we can't talk to any of them. I think the only one I'll be good at, guys, is the grandpas. Space to be. Okay. Space. Oh god. S. A. D. Oh. Fuck, I'm not good. Where am I? Am I done? I'm terrified. Okay. So, even with the old mans, I'm not good because I don't have good reactionary time. Okay. Take it anymore. Mom and Dad are arguing again. Their shouting scares me. I feel you there. Toy soldiers, awesome. Aww. I love Bear. It's fun. A bit wonky. Aww. Not in the same. Teddy, am I too old? Cute. Nah, man. Nah, man. I'm in my late 20s and I still have a shit ton of stuffed animals. Don't ever let that go. Laptop, school, toys. Yeah. Comic books. Sink. Dirty hands, bubbles later. Whoa! Oh, that's cool! Closed, closed, closed. Oh, is that his mom and dad? just mess out their boring dad's work. Fun. Faster, faster, go, go. Aw. Like the spinny chair. I get you. Forbidden. Beautiful day. Fresh air. Damn. Can't even go outside in this household. We are not gonna go look at mom and dad yet. We are exploring the rest of the place. Because parents be parenting. Mom's books, no comic. Drama. I'll go outside. Ooh. What's that? Is that what they're fighting over? Is this book here? Oh shit, it's going gray. Fear, argument, angry. Mom, Dad, why are you doing this? I must try and stop them. Protective parents, I can't go out on my own. Photo of mom and dad, happiness, love. It's working, I must find more. Happiness on our holiday. Working, I must find more. After all this time, letting happiness. This is sad that a kid is trying to reassure his parents to get him to stop fighting by literally grabbing everything in the house for this. No games, please. Swear to God. Anything else on my parents that I can snag? Okay, is there... I don't think there's anything in my room. And there's nothing in the bathroom. I'm like fucking frantically searching. don't know what else I can get. I thought it'd be this book, but it's not. You know, this really sucks for a kid, having to sit there and try and get their parents to stop fighting. And you put it all on the kid to sit there and feel like they have to fix it. That's a little fucked up. I don't have anything more I can do. Anything else? That was like really well hidden. I knew they loved each other, so sometimes they forget. Now they are happy and so am I. Kids shouldn't be in charge of that sort of thing. Kids shouldn't be in charge of that sort of thing. Okay. Today's really been an endless day. I can't wait to go home to my family. I must hurry or I will miss the bus. God, the fly. Where's the bus, anyways? Hey, man. Does anyone here know where the bus stop is? Is it this? No? Oh God. Shit. Hey. Oh God. Okay. So DWSA. Oh fuck. S. Okay, so I had to get an ambulance? The bus journey is very long. Nobody has offered me their seat. I haven't run my errands yet, and I'm already tired. Luckily, the market isn't far from the bus stop. He's gonna be too slow, and he's gonna... Wait, I'm looking for the market. I'm an elderly person, I already forgot. Okay, so where's the market? Like an open market? Are those kids fighting over a toy? Should I help them? I could buy them another toy and make them happy. What about I try and teach them something? Teach them to share. Sorry, Dad, maybe I can help. Huh? What do I do? Ah, this is the market. Smells nice. I could share. Why? I don't know why I didn't take my change immediately. Kids of their future are say we all need to learn to live together. I hope I've taught them something today. Okay. And, well, because this is a free version rather than the deluxe, all these are locked up, so yeah, this is the end of the game. So, let's see. We did that, did that. Huh? You could do this one. Okay. What is it called again? Tiny Bunny. There it is. I'm only doing the prologue. Oh boy. Okay, thank you. The wind clawed at my window all night long. It wandered the fields and howled like a hungry beast. An endless song, made from all sorts of voices, shrill, gentle, scary, twined in the air. They were shouting and laughing, and arguing about something. Someone was running through the snow while casting long shadows that would occasionally creep close to my bed. Our house has a mind of its own, the creaky old mind of a building that has seen a lot in its days and was seemingly trying to share its wisdom with the inhabitants. The lonely house faced the forest, and the dark green thicket gazed back with its hollow eyes, wrestling, whizzing, swaying back and forth. What could come out and stand at the edge of the forest to reassure themselves? There was nobody behind the crooked trees. Fuzzy silhouettes swaying in the wind couldn't possibly do any harm. It's just a play of light and shadow. Just a play. I knew it was just my imagination. I was already 12 after all. Still. Wolf. Hey, put away your book. How many times have I told you not to read at the table? It's bad for your health. Look at how slouched you are. I didn't protest and put the book about Conan the Barbarian aside. I was stuck in a lie I couldn't understand after reading it 3 times anyway. The lady had already finished her breakfast and was munching on some cookies. She was so enthusiastic she almost looked like your typical girl from commercials. You're not going anywhere until you finish all of it. I, on the other hand, was still trying to drill a hole in the plate with my eyes, as if it would make the porridge disappear. Hazy anxiousness welled up inside, all because of the previous sleepless night, the black forest around our house, and the gloomy wind. The longer I waited, the colder the lumpy white substance became. It looked like a jellyfish from Coast to the Odyssey. I love that show. Wonder how horrifying the bottom of the ocean is, or how cold the black forest is at night. The spoon fell out of my hand. Mom showered me with a cold glare from her green eyes. What did I just say? I'll get it. I had 10 seconds to catch my breath before battling the nasty porridge once again. I felt around for the spoon. What is this, carved on the other side of the table? Karina. Hey, that's my mom's name. I guess she carved it out with something pointy when she was little. She sure was a rascal, damaging the furniture like that. She'd scold me for a week if I did something similar, though. Should I remind her about it? No, she's been in a bit of a bad mood lately. Imagined her being my age, sitting under this table. I wonder, was Mom afraid of the dark back then? Or the sounds coming from the attic? Or the thick forest? I imagine my... Ooh. Okay, so I've learned left click brings up the menu accidentally. I imagined my grandma coming into my little mom's room, sitting at the edge of her bed, where Olya sleeps nowadays, and saying this in her soft, smooth voice. Taiga's a special place, little girl. It's watching you closely, sniffing you out, trying to discern what kind of beast you are. If you're a good sort, it won't abandon you in times of trouble. But if you're a bad apple, it'll grab you by the side and drag you under the ground. And that would be it. Grandma was caring. She never fought with anybody, never yelled, never swore. Those were the times without the maddening screams until late at night, without smashed dishes and mutual accusations. Our parents used to love each other back then. I remember listening in on one of their conversations by chance. They were talking about Grandma getting prepared for her funeral. She already bought a casket, and she called it her cute funeral box. It waited for its time in the closet, patiently. It was black upholstered with colored material on the inside. I saw it when my grandma was getting buried. Gross. The house didn't change since the time she was alive. Only all of the photos were gone. Glass-covered pictures with gray faces of my ancestors. They have all been dead, but watchful look in their eyes. Oh, they all had a dead, but watchful look in their eyes. I crawled out from under the table. Olia was done with her cookies, and I was looking at my share like a sly woodland critter. I turned my gaze toward the frosted window. There are a lot of dark pines outside, but they didn't grab my attention. Patting the frost formed a picture on the glass. Oh yeah, look, it's a fox. Where? It looked almost like the optical illusion thingies they put on the back of students' notebooks. A mixture of lines at first glance, but if you blur your vision a little bit, and look under a certain angle. Not outside, on the window. Look, here's the nose and here's... Hey, eat up. Yes, just a moment. I don't see anything. Hurry up, there's not much left. Ah, there it is. But it still doesn't look like one. And I'm telling you, it does. Nuh-uh. It does. Stop it. These kids, I swear. Now I couldn't see the fox either. It disappeared. Went away. Only the frosty pattern similar to stretched out nose kept creeping up the glass. My dad entered the kitchen with long, measured steps. I want to have a beard like his when I grow up. Mom would always ask jokingly, "Come on, shave it off, it stings." This was so long ago. Nowadays, rumbling doors and witty comebacks were an everyday occurrence. Olia always covers her ears whenever she hears something like, "What's the point in all this?" through the wall. It's all for your sake, Dad would reply, for the sake of our family. Always caught every sound in fear of hearing the most dreaded, the deadliest word that started with a D. D-I-V-O. I don't even want to finish it. It's scary to imagine me and my little sister to be torn apart and taken into two different families. Anyway, your fox is nothing. I have an owl on my window. You and your owl talk again. You said you believed me yesterday. Has anybody seen my car keys? I remember leaving them on the windowsill. Right. Maybe you did, and maybe not. You're a grown man, a father of two, and still... Karina, please stop. Just let me get ready in peace. Your keys are in the basket near the phone. Well, thank you very much. Anton, stop making a martyr out of yourself and finish eating already. And the owl! There was no owl. But there was one! Had giant glowing eyes! Olia sprang up from the chair and placed her hands on her face, imitating a pair of eyes with her fingers, the size of an apple each. Last year he had bye-bye in your closet, and now this owl? But I saw it! Olia shifted her gaze back and forth from Dad to Mom to me, but couldn't find any support. Have you thought about befriending it? You know, like feeding it with imaginary mice. Don't bully our girl. She's just afraid to sleep alone because she's still little. Olia pouted her lips in rebellion and rushed into the hallway. The staircase that led to the second floor creaked. Mom gave Dad a strict look. Oh, that look in her eyes. It's so uncomfortable to be pinned under it. Dad just snorted in reply and left, ringing with the keys he just found. A minute has passed, and the theme song from The Little Mermaid echoes through the house. It was stored on a incredibly worn-out cassette tape, which Dad already had to glue together once. It was so easy to fix objects, by gluing them back together, for example. But how do you fix a relationship? Oof. Okay. Mom moved into the living room, and I was left alone, anxiously stealing glances at the window. Olya had trouble sleeping ever since we moved to this house. She would toss and turn or curl up in a ball under her blanket. Sometimes she would jump up in the middle of the night and turn on the VCR. Cartoons helped to take her mind off the troubles we had with the move and her parents. Okay! And then Olya said she saw that giant flying monster outside her window. She became obsessed with it. Our parents did everything in their power. They tried every little trick to get rid of those ridiculous fears. Olya refused to sleep alone and didn't believe that the owl was just one of her nightmares. After tonight, I was unsure what to make of my sister's words, what to think of it myself. Can nightmares be infectious? Just last night, I couldn't get a wink of sleep and ended up thinking what to expect in my new school. There were a couple of days left before the beginning of a new term. My imagination drew long, twisting hallways that led to a classroom full of kids. But all the students behind their desks were simply dark figures, cut out using a template. Circular holes gaped in the middle of their faces. Okay. Interesting. So something's really weird with this family. Circular holes gaped in the middle of their faces, and a pair of eyes blinked inside those holes. It was as if some completely different creatures were looking at me from behind the flat black silhouettes. Their cruel glares, filled with icy sneers, made me shiver from head to toe. Will I survive here? Won't they gang up on me and beat me down, stomp on me with their bloody shoes? The damn school can burn for all I care. I just wish for anything to happen to it. It doesn't really matter what. I didn't want to go there that badly. I didn't want to see people who are just itching to smack me on the head, trip me up, think of a new offensive name for me, worse than the previous one. I felt that the glasses I wore made me an outsider or some sort of monster. My gaze slid across the drawings hanging on the walls. I couldn't consider myself a great artist, but Olga begged me to hang them. Drawing was the only thing that made me happy as of late. The account one's actually pretty decent. Castles too. Cool airplane. Probably need to work on figure drawing a little, but yeah, you're pretty good for your age. The small circle of friends I had also enjoyed my paintings. They promised to call me from time to time. Sometimes I imagine Mom picking up the phone and saying in a cold voice, "You've got the wrong number." Or, "Anton is not around. Anton is not around." Imagine my future classmates lying in their beds, just like me, listening to the howls of invisible werewolves outside their windows. Maybe new classmates will like me after all. But who would ever like a boy with thick glasses? When my dad used to wear glasses when he was little, now he's married to the most beautiful woman on the planet, my mom. The house creaked, impressed by the wind. The condo we used to live in, a 9-floor concrete building, buzzed with the neighbors, drills, mumbled with a TV set from behind the wall, cried like a baby from the big family next door. Our current house, though I can't really call it new, was completely different. It was silent and easygoing during the day. Its shadows lay dormant at the corners, on the closet, cobwebs, and under the stairs. But they all woke up during the night. Something was watching me from every corner, almost as if the old photos of my diseased family with their ashen eyes were hanging on the walls in place of my drawings. The floor was squeaking, rusty drains were moaning, the attic was occupied by noisy drafts. One could think the house was performing some sort of demonic melody. One second. Hi! Welcome! This is only the prologue I'm playing, but yeah, I'm reading. Thank you for joining. Anyways, I will... I'm gonna continue reading and playing the game for ya. Alright, and then I realized I was, in fact, hearing music. It was already playing for a good while. Somewhere at the edge of my perception, I could hear a flute. It was mixed in with the sound of the wind, of the creaking old house, and my thoughts too. I stood up and rushed to the window. I wanted to reassure myself that this music was nothing more than a product of my imagination. It's not like someone is playing it there amidst the cold, snowy night, right? Someone was dancing in the field. Black silhouettes I could barely make out, with the dark forest as their background. They jumped around, fast in the moonlight. Freeze! Yo, oh my god. They jumped around, fast in moonlight, bumped into piles of snow, whirled around and crawled on all fours. Stories about wolves playing under the moon came to mind, but these were clearly not wolves. They stood upright at times, circled around holding hands and whipping up snow, disappearing into the shadows for a brief moment and then coming back. Something bizarre was going on. Shadows dancing in the starless abyss made my imagination go wild, making me anxious at the same time. Oh boy. Close the blinds, close the blinds, close the blinds, close the blinds. Suddenly the music had stopped. Dancing shadows froze in place, and I could swear, pierced me with their eyes. One of the silhouettes immediately parted from the bizarre shadow carnival and sprinted across the field with giant leaps. It glided on squeaky snow without leaving any prints, until it was devoured by the pitch-black shadow of my house, which became even darker and thicker. My heart was jumping around like the bird inside a cage. Thank you. shut the curtains with a swift motion and stepped back towards the bed. They saw me. A freezing torrent of fear washed over me. I stood in the middle of a perfectly dark room and listened to some unwanted guests move and scrape around, looking for an entrance. The sound moved to the right, then circled around the house. Now my guest should be at the front door. I jumped into the bed and covered myself with a blanket, as if it could protect me. The shackles of fear locked my muscles. I remember the funeral, my grandma lying there, hands crossed on her chest, her facial features sharp, like that of a tin doll. Ants running up and down the legs of chairs that held my grandma's casket. I imagined those little creatures climbing up her head and pulling up her eyelids with their tiny legs. What the fuck? Then her wrinkly eyeballs will once again move inside their sockets and she'll be able to see her grandchildren. Don't like that. I was chanting the spell she taught me throughout the whole procedure. And now, lying under the blanket and listening to the squeaks and howls, I was repeating the same words. On the island of Buyan, underneath the blemished sun, in the sea color of blue, stands a cabin made of wood. There lay lard and ashen hair for the spawn from Devil's Lair, to feast and always leave alone God's faithful servant named Anton. Evil leave this house must. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's Russia? Oh. Honestly, I don't know how to speak Russian, so I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a normal day. Oh, in Russia, this is a normal day. Bizarre sounds had disappeared. I cautiously peeked out from under the blanket and saw curtains waving around like a hangman. Oh my god, no. No. It's in the house. It's in the room. No! And then the night doused me with a new portion of boiling terror. The sound scratched at my eardrums. In reality, something or someone were scratching at the front door, hurriedly clawing at the wood, demanding to be let in. The door was shut. Dad had become very cautious recently, so we installed a sturdy lock. I remember him staring at the forest intently as if he was looking for someone. Oh my god. The dad knows. Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust. I hugged my knees, placing my chin between them, and drilled the door with my eyes. It was so flimsy awake before the might of darkness. And then... oh, fuck. The doorknob twitched. Slightly. And then turned halfway once. Twice. Oh my god. As if the person who tried to enter had no hands. The doorknob tilted once more and then... cool! That started clicking violently. My jaw cramped from fear. My wet fingers clutched to the blanket. The door. Oh god, no. The door creaked and opened. Hi. My emotional support animal is here. He's like, I'm sensing an impending anxiety attack. get through this, Aries. We're gonna get through this. Do you want to see him first? There's my boy. Right now he's purring. Go ahead. Sit in the... I got a table specifically for him so that I can put his bed on it and then he could sit and lay near me while I'm gaming. It's kind of works sometimes, but sometimes he just wants to lay on this desk and take over my entire keyboard setup. I love him very much. The wind taunted me, moaning inside the tin drains. Now, you'll see. The door was wide open. Darkness wreathed inside the carnivorous mouth of the doorway. Oh God. It was as if the night itself was calling out to me, flapping its black wings and squeaking with rusty hinges. I was trembling, ensnared by the yellow darkness that hung in the corners of my room, waiting for the one who weaved it to come out of the gaping black hole. Tony. My abdomen tightened and my chest rose up, ready to exhale a desperate scream. But before I was able to do anything, the darkness asked me, Tony, you asleep? My sister's pale face protruded from the thick shadows. I almost screamed from relief. Oh yeah, I'm not sleeping. Did something happen? Olia frowned and stuck out her lower lip, a clear sign that she was about to cry. It's there again, staring at me. Show her away, Tony, please. Okay. My cat just knocked over a bowl. So, you know, typical cat behavior. I'll probably pick it up later. You know, the cat behavior of just, love me, pet me, I will destroy things. There's me, my comic relief, just sitting there. It's just like, oh, you were waiting for the spook, here it is. Cat is making this more scarier. Honestly, for real. I just turned and I was just like, I'm just like, oh, the bowl's gone. And then I look up over and I'm just like, oh, it's on the floor. I'm just like, oh, it's my cat. Because I saw him just head in bowl. But yeah. Anyway. Shoo her away, Tony, please. I'm so scared. The fear that was tormenting me just a minute ago crawled away and hid somewhere in my stomach. I needed to calm Alia down. Oh, she's literally shaking. It was just a dream, silly. Don't be scared. Dreams don't bite. No one's going to harm you. Alia sobbed. She was trying her best to believe me. But was I sure myself? I have an idea. Let's go to your room and watch a video, Sleeping Beauty, for example. You like that cartoon, don't you? Why does the Sleeping Beauty have a prince and I have this scary bird? That question took me by surprise. let's watch Cinderella. My thoughts became tangled, fuzzy. What was that? Was studying with his eyes while dancing feverishly under the moon. Darkness was clinging to the window, and it could be fooled by Grandma's old chants. It could be satisfied with a feast of lard and long, ashen hair. Tony, you coming? Yes, yes, just a moment. Fuck! Foxy. Oh my god. I was getting ready for that jump scare and then I was just like, ooh. That's why I didn't want to laugh at Oya and her owl in the morning. Okay. Who could be visiting us here in the middle of nowhere? We don't know anyone around here. So persistent. I felt extremely unsettled just from a silly thought that our morning's guest could come from the woods. I could barely hear voices coming from the front door. My mind was urging me to hide in the closet, under the table, behind the curtains where Althea always hides. Tony, come here! I felt like kettlebells were tied to my feet, but it still dragged them towards the hallway. Oh god. A couple of policemen towered over me in the doorway. Boy, why are there policemen all the way out here? They smell like frost and worry. My mom always winced and grumbled the moment she saw patrol cars, worse than bandits. At the moment, though, she looked somewhat confused. Hello? The senior officer wore a grim expression, nodded. The boy's gone missing yesterday. His name's Vova. Look at this, please. Have you seen him? The policeman held out a photograph to me. There was a ginger boy around the age of elementary school, pictured of the wall carpet as a backdrop. He had a striped cat in his hands and wore a wide smile. No, I haven't. Are you sure? Look closely. Where would I see him? I don't know anyone around here. I barely leave the house. Well, maybe you've seen him from the window. That's right. Your window looks straight at the forest, don't they? The window. No, I haven't seen anything. I see. He sounded tired, but his eyes, his stare long and heavy, was full of suspicion. And he squirmed unwittingly under the weight of guilt, which was a giant shadow cast over me. The policeman finally tore his eyes from me and glanced over the hallway, the stairway, and the cracks in the ceiling, which I haven't noticed before for some reason. How do you like your new place, by the way? Getting used to it? Bit by bit. It's just your little daughter misses the city a lot. Misses the city, huh? Have locals been treating you well? Yes, everything is alright, thank you. The policeman pierced through me one more time with his gray eyes. My head started spinning. Can I help you somehow? I asked in a shaky voice to look like a polite boy and to end this unpleasant conversation sooner. Now that I think about it, you look just like one of my nephews, little fella. He's a witty boy around your age and wears the same type of goggles. Oh, haha. Always engrossed in reading those mystery novels. Told me he wanted to enroll in police school when his family visited in the summer. Wanted to help other people just like me, you see? I felt uncomfortable as if a distant relative and not a police officer stood before me. You know what? Little boys like you should stay at home and stay away from trouble. The times have changed so much. The left click. Mom interjected in a cold voice. You don't say. Ah, well then. What grade are you in, Tony boy? 6. Have you made any friends here so far? Not yet. I'll be going to school for the first time after the break. Then I'll leave you my number just in case. Call me if you have any new info. Policemen were gone along with their shadow, the smell of cheap cologne and the photo of a smiling boy. His face stood before my eyes. I wonder what it was like for him being all alone there. For some reason I thought the forest swaying in the wind. This damn fly is driving me crazy. What does poor parents feel? And what would my parents do if I'd gone missing? Would they cry and thrash around hysterically, or would they accuse each other like they always do and forget about me eventually? Mom, does a vulva did go missing in our forest? Seems like it. Poor child. I looked out the window, at the road. The police UIs drove off toward the village. The officer's nephew came to mind when I was splitting off old paint from the windowsill. I remembered all the teenage mystery novels from the Black Kitty series I've read this summer. The average boys and girls investigate all sorts of mysteries there. They look for clues, spy on suspicious people, and after a set of amazing adventures bands solved any complicated case. Became local celebrities and must have made their parents very proud. I noticed a trail of policemen's footsteps that led to the forest. And then it clicked in my head. Why don't I start an investigation of my own? Maybe I'll find that lost boy, and I'll get a reward. Oya would be so happy. And only Oya, Mom and Dad too. Maybe they'll forget about their quarrels for a while. Maybe even save us from the D word. I fantasize about buying Oya a Tamagotchi and getting a cassette player and a bunch of tapes for myself. A whole box of Kinder Surprise. The D word in this context is divorce. When was the last time our parents bought us any toys? Last autumn, I think. My dad had lost his job at the time. There's an annoying song about it. I had little to no idea what was the accountant's job like. They count money, I think. Neighbors used to envy us. But nowadays, Mom and Dad barely had any money to afford sweets, and Dad would always buy a single chocolate bar between me and Olivia. Sometimes I gave her my share too. No matter how much I wanted to eat sweets, she was still just a pipsqueak. I couldn't wait to go out looking for clues. I'm going outside. Yeah, right. You want the police to go around with your photograph next. The forest is so thick. What if the boy got snatched up by wild animals, or something even worse? Even worse, echoed through the hallway. I won't go far. I'll stay away from the forest. Did you hear what I said, or should I repeat myself? God. Better go pack your school bag or play with Olya. The sound of splashing water came from the kitchen. It meant that the argument was over and Mom had the last word. I took a peek at Mom's crossword. She get very angry when someone gave her advice, so me and Dad faked knowing the answer being about to reveal it all the time. I smiled at that fleeting thought. Vertical 9 letters, name of Philistine deity that protected him from viper bites and had a nickname, the Lord of Flies. Second letter is E. Dark, stuffy closet. Mom says it smells like mice, but how would she know their smell? She hates when I stick my nose in there. She's afraid I'll cut myself on the freshly sharpened axe. Now it can't even be weird close to it. She thinks Baba is living there. I tried to help her fight her fears once. I opened the door and turned on a dim lamp so she would see there was nothing but cobwebs, dead souls, and scratched walls. She didn't believe me. And I'd like to hide in the closet and listen to all your comments. I 1, 2, 3, better hide from me. And drag her feet on the creaking floorboards, hoping that she wouldn't need to look for me and let cramped monsters down. Oh, that's cute. So am I going outside then? Anton, I'll whip you if you make a single step out the door. It's difficult to lie, Mom. There's no other way for me to run away from home. Mom, something's wrong with the TV. The picture is dim and there are stripes all over the screen. Mom's face became visibly distorted. Oh, you're killing me here. So, have you had enough of shooting those stupid ducks now? I told you the kind sky will go dim because of your console. Where will we find TV technician in this hole, huh? Maybe it's just the settings? Please go see for yourself. Strange, it worked fine in the morning. Maybe the snowfall caused it? Mom rubbed her hands clean on her apron and went to Olya's room. Okay. Good go. Great, and went into the field. Carefully, so Mom wouldn't see me from the front window. When I crossed half the distance towards the forest, the snow piles became as high as my knee. I remember my nightly fears. I saw the silhouettes around. They were jumping around holding hands. That hypnotizing music started playing in my head all its own. The light of day, those distant figures felt like a simple dream. The sun turned my nightmares to ash, but the aftertaste was still there. A distant ringing in my ears, stirred shadows crawling on the snow alongside me. Very audible whisper in my head, blurry, almost kind. Everything was silent. So suddenly I felt like the world was totally empty. No ground, no sky, no parents, no Olya. The time reached its limit. A one-way trip that ended in the forest, piney stockade. Sometimes silence was much scarier than any scream. Our parents would scream at each other while arguing. Both me and Olya turned to stone, listening to them. But then always came the ringing silence. Our apartment became numb a couple of days before we departed. Oh boy. It was hard to remember the last time Mom and Dad joked around laughing or spent time together, almost like all of it was in a previous life. When they kissed with Olya present, she always frowned and snorted in a funny way. But one day it all changed. Something important had left our home. Something scary filled the remaining void. It was as if a fire broke up and our parents were hurriedly packing their belongings, trying to save themselves and us. From who, though? From the people with dead cold eyes that sometimes visit us in our previous home? The eyes that only saw balls of worms on the black ground in the evening? In everything. And super far away, the siren was going off, trying to warn us of the coming menace. I shuddered, chased away my delusions, and looked around. There was only me, this white field, and the wind that was whipping up icy dust belts of powdered snow. I squinted from the sun and turned my eyes to the sunless forest. It looked especially dark in contrast with the blinding whiteness. Stubby tree roots slithered under the snow like fat snakes. Rotten leaves and confessor's needles froze into the ice. Dry, prickly branches intertwined, bringing up uncomfortable thoughts about fences. Were they protecting the forest? Or were they keeping something from breaking out? Some object was hanging from one of the pointy branches. I tried to get closer, drowning in snow, and when I almost got to the edge of the forest, I saw a knitted mitten. It looked like a wounded bird among the hungering semi-dark. Should I take it to the police? The senior officer looked gloomy, but he still reminded me of Captain Casanova from my favorite TV show called The Streets of Broken Lights. He was always anxious, with a tired look in his eyes, but still brave and strong. Let's meet and help them find the lost boy. Volva! I heard a distant shout. Looked like it came from the river. Volva! As if the trees were calling out to someone. Volva! It sounded closer to me. Someone was standing there behind the trees, hiding. Volva! I knew someone was looking for the lost boy, but still, something was unsettling about that figure. Its stillness, how it was bent unnaturally towards the ground. Its blackness. There's no one there, just branches and roots. It's all just my imagination. A nearby bird flapped its wings loudly. A shadow split from the tree and disappeared from my sight. I looked away for just a moment when I turned my gaze back to the same place. It was gone. So it was just my imagination after all. Silence reigned for a painfully long time. My muscles were tightly sprung. My heart was beating somewhere in my throat. Any noise, any movement, any smell whisper from thicket, and I'd sprint. Nothing of the sort happened. I looked at the mitten once more. Decided to take the lonely mitten from the branch. Okay, never mind. A shout rumbled across the field and dissolved into the snow with no hope for a reply. I set towards the bristly trees and tried to claim my find. It didn't budge. I pulled harder, the branch cracked and the mitten tore off, landing in my hands with a squishy sound, all too heavy, wet. I squeezed it without thinking, something dark spilled from it, forming a tiny string between the mitten and the snow. Steam rose from the snow pile. It's bloody. I froze in place, setting my palms in disgust. Red. The sound of cracking branches invaded the silence. I didn't have to think twice before running away. Someone was chasing me from the darkness, breaking pine branches, closing distance with giant leaves. Snow was slowing me down. Crazy thoughts flew through my mind. God. I'll get caught. They'll get me. I'll get dragged into the thicket. I'll be gone. Forever. But there's one more voice, probably one of reason. It gave me strength and spurred me on. You can do it. Don't stop. I heard an animal roar behind me. It was so loud my ears went numb. I felt like sound come from a pack of hungry bees rather than a single one. Their nostrils sucked in freezing air. They sensed my feet. Two giant wings flapped above my head. An over shadow flew over the plain. A hoot, a wheeze. The roars were coming from all directions now. From the dried up raspberry bush, from the twisted pines, from under the windfall. Hurry, don't run, don't look back. It felt like I was inside a nightmare. The snowy clearing became viscous like quicksand. I was stuck in place. I pulled my leg from the mushy trout just to caught anyone, even deeper than before. I continued down, sinking deeper and deeper with every desperate push. Was snow ever this sticky? I screamed in horror after realizing it wasn't snow. Someone or something in the snow pile was clutching my pants. I gathered all my strength and rushed forward. The pressure on my leg was gone. My boots slipped out of the hole. My soles were on a hard surface again. I reached into the clear path, the long jump from there, ran to my house. Its gloomy facade didn't look threatening now. The houses were reliant defense with shutters flapped their wings and creatures that were hidden under the snow. I tripped over the doorstep and smashed into the house. However, they still managed to notice the claw marks. As if a dog was striking the wood with its paws, demanding to be let in so it could escape the cold. I had noticed these marks when I was leaving. The heartbeat in my ears was much louder than my surroundings. I could hear whether someone was following me or not. But if they were already in our front yard and Mom had locked the door. Dreading fear, I pulled the doorknob and it obediently gave away. Holy shit. I'm gonna get chewed out for this, but I'm gonna call the policeman. I rolled in the hallway and shut the door behind me. Porch planks creaked as my pursuers ascended the stairs. My finger slipped off the lock and I couldn't click it into place. I gritted my teeth and pulled hard on the iron knob, whipping it between the boards. I stared blankly at the door. Someone was standing on the other side of the pitiful, flimsy barrier that was probably less useful than blankets. Wheezing breath reached into the house and crashed at me in waves. It smelled of pine and sweat. Mom peeked out of the kitchen and chastised me with the same frigid voice she always used when talking to Dad. Why exactly didn't you understand when I told you never slam the door? I didn't mean to. I snuck a glance at the door. The smell was gone, the breath was too. There was someone in the first place, of course. Here, a mere 5 meters away from my mom, my fear was slowly weakening, melting like snow in spring, and with the last bit of strength I had left in my body, too. My legs gave way. I propped myself up against the wall so I wouldn't fall over. Mom's expression had changed immediately. The cold mass of strictness and detachment was gone. Mom looked the same as before all those quarrels. She finally saw my condition, my wet pants plastered with snow. Where have you been? What did I tell you, Helen? I told you to stay home. Am I nothing to you, too? I got afraid she would cry. I reached out to her like when I was very little and wanted her to cuddle me. Mom regained her composure fast and put on her usual face. Her eyes shined like steel. Her voice rang out. Your dad can't find his cigarettes. Woo! Holy shit. That was so much at once. Your dad can't find his cigarettes. Be honest, did you snatch them? Were you smoking in secret? There was someone chasing me. I thought... I stuttered as soon as I started explaining myself. Tears welled up in my eyes. Mom leaned towards me and sniffed my clothes like a beast, searching for the smell of tobacco. Your kid is literally sobbing in front of you and you're not stopping and you're just like, are you okay? And then she'd probably notice the blood in the hands and go, oh my god, what is this? Mom leaned toward me and sniffed my clothes like a beast, searching for the smell of tobacco. Then she squinted her eye in suspicion and looked into the front yard. Her expression changed as she covered her mouth with her hand. Look, over there, at the fence. My heart started thumping as if I became prey once again and my pursuers were following me in the field. I could swear that I heard somebody scratch the door, just like in my nightmare. Mom beckoned me with her finger to get out all my remaining bravery to look in the kitchen window, facing my fear. Oh shit! Pack of dogs! I barely discerned some hairy silhouettes swimming in the snow through the icy winter patterns on the glass. Dogs! Just a small pack of strays with no name and owner, barely reminding of the hungry monsters that live on the edge of the forest. Oh boy, were you scared of them? I think they'd rather be scared of you, Tom. They were chasing me like a bunny. And what if they're rabid? The smile slowly disappeared from Mom's face. Now she looked at the dogs as if it was the first time seeing them. What if they attacked Olya? Mom? I wish your dad could just shoot them all. Mom, look, they're alive. Huh? What? Are they your friend or foe after all? Make up your mind. You're not a little kid anymore. Mom sighed in annoyance, and I felt so bitter that I bit my lower lip and fixed my gaze on the cobweb-burdened floor. Well, son detective I am. In reality, I wasn't risking my life from monsters, rather my pants among a pack of stupid strays. And for what? What use do I have for this? Mitten. Of course! A dark and sticky mitten that belonged to the lost boy made the squishing sound in my hands. Hello? What the fuck? Okay. In reality, I wasn't risking my life among monsters, rather my pants among a pack of stupid strays. And for what? And what for? What use do I have for this? Mitten. Of course. Thankfully, they have that. That's my trump card as detective. I agreed to present this clue to my mom. Mom, look, this is Volvo's mitten. That boy the police were talking about in the morning. It's drenched in blood. I found it hanging on a tree. I can show where. Let's call the police right away, like the officer had told us to. Mom, look. Ew! A shadow of doubt slowly crept onto Mom's contorted face, as if she was trying to remember something distant, like someone tries to remember their dream, but the images slip away. Stop at this moment. Olia will go insane if she hears you. She already has trouble sleeping and whines all the time. And you joke around like this? Woman, you just saw a pack of wild dogs. Your kid brings in a bloody mitten. I think it would be reasonable to call the police and tell them that the fucking kid probably got ripped apart by the dogs. Just saying. Oh. At that moment I realized Mitten was actually wet from snow. There was no blood whatsoever. What the fuck? What is going on with this kid? Why is he seeing blood that wasn't there? Why is he... What's going on? I wanted to sink through the floor from embarrassment. Come here, my boy, who cried Wolf. Oh, don't just stand there. Come take your pills. A golden-colored pill reminiscent of a dead wasp fell onto my palm. I already took one during breakfast. Don't talk over me. I told you to stay home, and you... Dad would have given you a good whipping for that. Come on, take it or you won't be able to sleep at night. And you have school tomorrow. So I had to swallow the bitter medication, drinking it down with similarly awful water that gave off a taste of chlorine. Gross. Maybe it wasn't Volvo's mitten. Maybe it wasn't mitten at all. Just like the forest monsters and Olia's owl. Am I going mad? What's happening to me? If the pill had an immediate effect on my overexerted brain, didn't let fear inside anymore. Serenity washed over me, bringing yawning indifference along with it. Oh, the medication is kicked in. And I'm telling you, Don, see, you can do it when you try. Take off your coat. Are you asleep? No, Mom, I was just thinking. What about, I wonder? It's just something silly. Mom scrutinized me with suspicious eyes. As if she wasn't sure she was looking at her own son and not some doppelganger that came from the forest. Is everything alright? You just had the exact same expression when the policeman asked you about the window. I'm alright, Mom. She heaved a deep sigh. Fine. It seemed like the house had changed. The sofa's fabric had become discolored. Fingerprints appeared on the bathroom tiles. The light bulbs also felt different. Dimmer and yellower. What the fuck did she give me? Even the saliva inside my mouth had a different taste. What the fuck? A melody from Aladdin could be heard from the upper floor. Olia was done rewatching her favorite Little Mermaid episode and switched to other tapes. I slowly changed into my home clothes, stopped before the sink, and studied my reflection in the mirror. Fuck! My leg! Shouldn't have crossed my ankles. Ow! I slowly changed into my home clothes, stopped before the sink, and studied my reflection in the mirror, like I was trying to solve one of those spot the difference puzzles. Then I went upstairs. Jafar's and Iago's voices died down. I walked past Olya's bedroom and slipped into my own. Why is there only open? One of the drawers is empty. I hid them in there. The simple action drained the last bit of strength from me. I sat on the bed. Only then I noticed there was someone behind the curtains. My entire hand dropped to the sheets. Whether it was due to medication I took or the stress I underwent, the room began to contort, as if the wind was blowing the walls out like a pair of sails. Jesus. They fucking drugged this kid up hard. The room's corner bent and undulated. The only stable thing in the whole room was the figure between the windowsill and the curtains. The flimsy piece of cloth was stuck to my hidden visitor, just like a savant of sorts. Oh yeah? Who else would be standing there? I stood up and looked at my dried up lips. Yeah, oh yeah. It's so funny. The silhouette was unmoving. It was enveloped softly by the curtains, as if there was a thick layer of darkness there, not a human being. I reached toward the curtains. Ba-dum, ba-dum, beat my heart, controlled by medication. The wind sang in the fields with a chorus of voices. For a second, I wanted to return to the bed, just lie down and watch the person behind the curtain, knowing full well they were looking back at me. They were looking without blinking, waiting for me to fall asleep. Plastic rings rustled against the holder when I pulled open the curtains. Gotcha! Oh, Olya was hiding in the curtains. I knew it was you from the beginning. A blindingly bright hill lit up above Olya's head with the setting sun as a background. My sister was shining. When she was just a baby, Dad always used to say she was shining with happiness. I always retorted, but Dad, she's not some flashlight. I brought her to the window one day and sunlight poured on her smiling face. It felt like I was holding a child woven from light. I saw everything. Oh, really? What did you hide? She was just like my mom when she was little, before she put on her sad mask of tiredness and switched to her commanding tone of voice. It's nothing, just... Olya ran up to the table, her eyes round, and asked, You stole something and hid it there? Are you a thief? What? Don't be stupid. I didn't steal anything. A clear image came to mind, lemon hanging from a tree branch. What if I did steal it after all? From the forest, from the tilted figure standing behind the black trees? But it could be selfish to stop her when she wanted. Then show me. Swear that you won't tell anyone, then I'll show you. Olya wore a plotting smile. I swear on Mom's heart. I know she heard in one of the movies about pioneers we watched. Don't say things like that. Olya and I made a gesture with her hand, locking her mouth with an imaginary key. She was filled with curiosity that was splashing in her giant eyes. I opened the drawer and Olya leaned in, holding her breath. It looked like there was not just a supplement, but a sort of exotic critter. Is this someone's if she couldn't understand what she saw. A certain boy lost it and got lost himself. Now, do you understand how dangerous it is for kids to wander in the forest, right? He must be really cold out there. Will they find him? They will. Police are going house to house, showing his photo to everybody. While you traverse the room with care and press your tiny palms against the window. And why are they going house to house and not the forest? Are they scared? Question caught me off guard. Police aren't scared of anything. Yeah, right, flashed my clouded mind. Did they really check every nook and cranny where darkness, cold, and whispers of icy branches dwell? If that's the case, how did they miss the men? Or did it appear later? For me? I changed the topic, as if trying to get Olya as far away as possible from the forest thicket. You may get a reward if I go and find this boy myself. A lot of stuff like in the Field of Wonders. Sounds cool, right? Olya wasn't listening to me. She's piercing the forest with incredibly adult eyes, uncharacteristic for her. What if the owl got him? Oh boy. Nonsense, an owl won't be able to lift a human. But you know what? I was picking my words with utmost care. I forced them out of my overexerted brain. Stay away from the forest. I think it's how should I put it? It's cursed or something. Just like in a fairy tale? No, not like that. More like in that spooky take Mom and Dad are hiding from us. Olya shivered and stole a glance at the window. I saw you running away. Someone was chasing you? No, it's just I was hurrying back home so Mom won't be worried. I looked at my sister, my heart was tearing apart. She was so fragile, it was so easy to stifle her light. I got to win, her small fire would be gone. You're lucky. Mom won't even let me go outside. I'm like a princess in a tower, can't go anywhere. I died from boredom here. You're wrong. No one has ever died of boredom. I have me and your cartoons, and Mom and Dad will be good to each other soon. You know what I wish for on my next birthday? I wish for Mom and Dad to turn into children so we could go play together like we used to. Aww. Yeah. If you'd make them as small as bugs, we could place them in a little box. Olya giggled and tugged at my sleeve. Tony, let's go watch Aladdin. Fatigue went over my desire to be with my little sister. I was washed over by some sort of heinous apathy. I'm too tired. I don't want to. Come on. It's so boring alone. And Mom was always busy. You can pick a cartoon you haven't seen before. I know all of her tastes by heart at this point. Not all of them. You haven't watched Peter Pan? Remember how you fell asleep in the middle of it? And so much happens after that. Let's go. Maybe a bit later. Should I tell you how it ends? Let's leave that for tomorrow. I won't tell you tomorrow. I know, let's play hide and seek. No, Olya. Then draw me a dino. Olya, please. Draw it! Will you leave me alone already? Oh boy. I blurted out without thinking, and then I was immediately taken aback. I never screamed at my little sister like that. Olya stared at me in shock. Her lips started trembling, a precursor to tears. My chest was seething with disgust and embarrassment. What's happening to me? I hurried to prevent Olya from crying. Right, you win. Let's go watch cartoons for a bit. I don't wanna. I came up to her, put my hand on her soft head. Let's go. Let's go watch Peter Pan. Boo, you'll fall asleep again. I smiled and lifted her chin. Her eyes were wet and felt bottomless. I promise I won't. And I'll draw you a full Triceratops later. Hooray! Triceratops. Well, close enough. Leah rubbed her eyes with the sleeve of her pajamas, and a shining smile returned to her face. I'll glass smile for condensed milk and bread, and you run the tape. The bread is fresh, just how you like it. Alright, just be careful not to spill the milk, or you'll be yelled at again. Wanna bet I won't spill it? Tape is somewhere in the nightstand. Look for it. Man, they're all just like, protect her. Leah disappeared in the doorway, and I dragged my feet into the neighboring room. Okay, they said it was... What the fuck? Oh, it's a bear. Olia's countless toys, and an old teddy bear is the main attraction here. Olia doesn't sleep without it, and she digs her nose into its fur when she sleeps. Old sewing machine, that... Slinky. The old full-time TV was gathering dust in the corner. All that was left was clicking the button on the front panel. She walked up and familiar white noise started dancing on the black screen. Alice reached out and turned on the VCR. The noise calmed down. A blurry image appeared for a moment. It was dark Tiago forest. Just like the one outside. Fog is going on. It was dark Tiago forest, just like the one outside my window. The picture split the screen in half. Something creepy as resembling human speech was coming out of the speaker. Just a few moments later, the scenery was again overshadowed by noise. Did you catch some rogue signal? Local TV station only really showed Soviet cartoons. Even that was pretty rare. Only just recently I used to always watch Robotech before school. It was so awesome. Maybe we should tinker with the antenna? What if I catch this channel again? On the other hand, Olia asked me to find the tape. It would be nice to disappoint her. In my sleepy state, I didn't have the strength to do all of it. There's a shelf full of dolls and blue hippos from Kinder Surprise. I found the tape I needed thanks to its shabby spine. Grabbed the black rectangle from its box. Neverland. Spent the evening with your sister. Tape inside it rustled while rewinding to the beginning. This rustle was lulling me to sleep. Justin's attacked me. I was squatting before the TV. Images rolled my head. Me and Olia flying above the forest, tumbling in the soft clouds. The little sisters laughing, but her smile becomes more and more farce with every passing second. Notice the clouds underneath us part, bearing the bristly pine tops. Swampy darkness slipped among the trees. The wings are no longer able to hold us and Olia. What the fuck, man? You haven't started without me, have you? My sister brought the tray with unevenly cut bread and a whole can of condensed milk. I rubbed my eyes. No, come, sit. Mom and Dad are arguing again. Half-times are lame. On the screen, Wendy was hiding Peter Pan's shadow into the dresser. Olya was entertained by the cartoonish dog Nana. Maybe Mom and Dad will buy us a dog too? Yeah, right. I'll have my own dog in the Neverland, and a cat, and a parrot. Olya smeared a slice of bread with a thick layer of condensed milk and handed it to me. Have you lost all your baby teeth? Obviously. Olya frowned, deep in thought. Peter Pan has baby teeth. What if they won't let you go to his land with adult teeth? We'll think of something. We'll ask Dad to alter your age in the passport. And why would Dad forge documents? Olya took a bite from the sandwich and started talking with her mouth full. He would. I hope Mom and Daddy did that before. You'll grow ears as big as Dumbo's. Olya got worried and touched her ear. I smiled to myself. The little sister was silent now. She just devoured bread, watching the adventures of Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and James Hook, as if she got sucked into the fairy tale Neverland. To be honest, I also imagined myself there. A land where one never ages, where no one argues over little things, where no one listens to fights and the sound of broken plates at night. I felt like I was dreaming, with my eyes still open. The mad sister scream pulled me back to reality. Tony, shut the curtains fast! Why? No one's watching you. It's dark. When it's dark, the owl comes. I'm scared. I got out of bed, fighting my drowsiness, and closed the curtain. I did my best not to look outside towards the treetops, towards the tag of forest which seemingly drew closer and closer. Of course, it was just a visual effect from the shadows of the branches scraping the snow. Tony, Mom thinks I made the owl up. And Dad, too, thinks I'm a liar since I'm small. But the owl exists. Honestly, it does. You do believe me, right? That it comes every night, and... I swiftly grabbed Olya's hand and looked at her in the eyes. I was trying to transfer at least some of my courage and determination. But did I really have those qualities? Yes, I believe you, alright? Just don't nag your parents about it anymore. They're already dealing with a lot, so they're just gonna mad at you. Come and tell me if anything happens. And don't look out the window. But it wants me to look. Doesn't matter. Act like it doesn't exist and never existed. Like it's made up. Just like Mom and Dad say. They'll get tired of waiting and fly away. It was madness, but after everything that's happened recently, I was more and more inclined to believe that Olya's owl existed. Water down the wrong pipe. We followed Peter Pan's adventures, as if nothing had happened, as if the forest didn't kidnap kids, as if our parents were tearing each other apart bit by bit. Captain Hook was running away from a crocodile, and Captain Pan was headed to London on a gilded sailboat. By some miracle, I lasted longer than my little sister. Olya's eyelids had dropped. She started snorting lightly, resting her chin on the side of the bed. I stood up and left Olya's room. I was looking out the window, studying the field, when Mom peeked into my room. Enough playing around. It's your first day at school tomorrow. Go to bed. You should sleep properly. You don't want to be teased for being sleepy, right? Oh my god. she knows about the teasing, and wow. Sorry, this is a pair of shit parents, not gonna lie. Adults think everything is so simple. As if sound asleep would ensure my classmates would like me. I've covered myself with a blanket up to my neck and listened to the house humming, to something invisible rustling in the quarters. My inner voice had a question for me. Do I want to hear that mysterious flute again? Yes or no? Maybe it's just part of growing up, and I can't fully understand my own desires. The forest wailed behind the barrier that was my walls. Some ethereal energy wandered the fields. Branches shook as if calling for me. The wind howled on and on in the night. My thoughts were annoying flies that entered my head before becoming weak and tangled. I didn't notice how I fell into slumber. And that is the end of the demo for that, and a good cutoff, because it is 1 in the morning for me. So thank you guys for coming in, for watching, hanging out. I'm gonna put this on my YouTube. It's the same name as my one on Twitch. And I will see you guys later. Bye.